welcome back to another reading. Today I'm back with the Q&A for the members that I do every month. If you guys do not know, I do a monthly Q&A for the members that are my second tier members. So I take their questions every single month and do this video for the members every month, but it's public to all of you as well. So if you guys are interested in also asking questions for your favorites, I do have the link in my membership down below. But other than that, today we are going to get into the questions and see what we get for them. And I think this video is going to be a long video because we have a lot of questions, but I am going to put the questions in categories in case like you guys are interested only in certain celebrities. So all the questions for the same celebrities are going to be all together. So and I'm going to have the time that the questions come down in the comments below pinned for you guys. Okay, so let's get started and get into the questions. So first we're going to start with questions related to Luke, Nicola, Antonia, and all of that. So first question we have here is, will Luke and Nicola be papped soon? Multiple readers keep saying this. Okay, so let's see if there's a chance that Luke and Nicola will be papped soon. So let's see. Is there a chance for Luke and Nicola to be papped soon? Is there a chance for Luke and Nicola to be papped soon? Okay, so I do see that since Nicola and Luke started working together, their energies both together have been so good. Like they both are so positive when it comes to each other. Their bond is doing so well right now. There has been a lot of changes ever since they both started working together. In fact, I do see that they both have been hanging out off camera as well, or when they finish shooting, they would go hang out. So they definitely do hang out, you know, out of working together. So I do see if like you be papping by like them getting spotted together, there is a chance, but honestly I do see that they both are very careful when it comes to that. Like I do feel like they both do not want to be papped. They are pretty careful when it comes to that. So if they get papped when they hang out together, it's gonna be by accident. But I feel like they're pretty careful, so there's not also a big chance of that. But if it's in an event or something like that I picked in the last reading I did for them, I do feel like there's a chance of them maybe going to an event and then being papped like that, okay? But I honestly do not see much of a chance of them being papped, like of them hanging out of events or stuff like that, okay? But if they're gonna go to an event or something like that, I do see a high chance of them being together, because I also got an event in my last video of them, okay? So let's get into the next question now. What is Luke and Nicola's energy in December? Okay, so let's see ahead. What is Luke and Nicola's energy going to be in December? What is Luke and Nicola's energy going to be in December? What is Luke and Nicola's energy going to be in December? Okay, I'm gonna just get a few more cards here. What is Luke and Nicola's energy going to be in December? What is Luke and Nicola's energy going to be in December? Co-create, yeah, okay. One more. What is Luke and Nicola's energy going to be in December? What is Luke and Nicola's energy going to be in December? Okay. So in December, I do see they're gonna continue to co-create together. I feel like their bond is gonna be still connected in December. I'm not sure if they're still working together or not, but I do still see a project here that they both are gonna, you know, co-create with regarding each other with, and I do see them still working hard in December. So definitely they're gonna co-create and they're gonna have like this beautiful bond. And I do see here some like down energies here of one of them being overthinking, like one of them really overthinking things, one of them feeling tied, one of them feeling not sure what to do. So one of them is going to really overthink things here. One of them is really going to be the thinker. But I honestly see that their bond is going to be wonderful. I feel like one of them is going to go through something that they're going to try to overcome with the thinker over here, but the other one is going to help them like overcome that here with the strength. Okay, there's going to be like unbalancedness when it comes to their energies, like of them individually. I feel like some things were going to happen to them personally, but what I'm seeing here is like they both are just being there for each other with co-create as well. They're just like being there for each other, and right now they're just really focusing on maintaining their bond in such a good way. Like they have such a good friendship now, and their energy is so good, and they're honestly just focusing on the positive things when it comes to their bond. Like anything negative, they do not want to think about that, or they do not want to think about complicating things in their bond, because what matters to them is being supportive there for each other and being there for each other. And you know, they want their bond to continue for years. So I feel like they also are scared to do some step that will not make their bond as good as it is right now, because right now it's such at a good space, what I'm seeing here. But I do see in December one of them is gonna go through something and they're gonna feel really tied up, but I do see that the other person is gonna try to help them with this. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for them in December. December is like a few weeks later, so energies can change since I check mostly current energies, but right now this is what I'm seeing that can be possible for them in December. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Are Luke and Antonia still together? Let's see. Are Luke and Antonia still together? 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 Okay. I'm gonna just get one over here. Are Luke and Antonia still together? Are Luke and Antonia still together? Are Luke and Antonia still together? Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, unravel, transformation. Okay. So when it comes to Luke and Antonia, I do honestly see a lot of negative energy here. Especially when it comes to Luke. I do feel like that he feels a lot of burdens when it comes to this bond, and he feels really unbalanced, but he's trying his best to show strength when it comes to this situation. I do honestly see that they both have not disconnected just yet. That's why Luke is feeling some certain burden or some sort of confusion, like how to go with this. I'm not saying that they're like fully dating right now, but they're not also fully disconnected. Like there is something that Luke is not able to let go just yet, or she is not able to let go just yet, because of there is something that is making them still stay together. But whatever it is, when it comes to their bond, there is a lot of unbalancedness, and I feel like Luke is really trying to show a lot of strength, or trying to show that he's good, but there is inside still things and chaos going on when it comes to the two of them. But I honestly do not see that fully things have ended. They have not. There is still something going on between the two of them that they're trying to like get over with or do, or they're waiting for something to end. But there is going to be some sudden change and shocking news or surprise or something that is going to be coming to light, okay? But yeah, I honestly do see that there is not much positive energy when it comes to like their current energy overall, like as together, but I'm also not seeing them disconnected as well, okay? There is still something that is keeping them together and connected. Like they're not fully disconnected yet, is here what I'm seeing, okay? So let's get into the next question. question we have here is, what is Rosé and Jaehyun from NTC's relationship? Jaehyun is always using roses in his post or lyrics, and he is aware they're being shipped. And recently Rose talked about a toxic relationship she had in the past, and her fans are wondering if he's an ex or a current. Okay, so let's see. What exactly is the bond between Rosé and Jaehyun? Let's see. What exactly is the bond between Rosé and Jaehyun from NTC? What exactly is the bond between Rosé and Jaehyun? What exactly is the bond between Rosé and Jaehyun from NTC? Okay, I'm just gonna get a few more cards here. What is the bond exactly between Rosé and Jaehyun from NTC? What exactly is the bond between Rosé and Jaehyun from NTC? Okay, so when it comes to Rosé and Jaehyun, I honestly do not feel like they have gotten to the level of dating, or they ever dated, is what I'm seeing here. I do feel like honestly there was attraction and there was hope that probably things can develop, but there was just like a lot of confusion on a lot of things that did not make them work out. But there was attraction definitely, and there was one that was like trying to move things forward. But there was like a lot of realization for the most part that they're not gonna work out, okay? But there was one of them more than the other that was really hoping for things to work out and was making steps and was trying to do moves towards the other. But it's just like there was just like a lot of confusion and a lot of things, and there is a lot of things that came to light when it comes to their bond that made them realize they are not just for together. They're not gonna work out. But one of them was left heartbroken at the end because they were hoping and manifesting for this to work out, but it just did not, is what I'm seeing here. And so I'm not feeling they got to the point of dating, and I don't feel like it was something such a big deal. No, I just feel like it was just like a bond that they thought that could work out, but it just did not. So yeah, let's get into the next question. So next question is, what is the relationship between Rosé and Suzy Bae? There is a thread that these two are in a girl-to-girl relationship. Okay, so let's see. What exactly is the bond between Rosé and Suzy Bae? What exactly is the relationship between Rosé and Suzy Bae? Okay. And I'm gonna just get a few more here. What exactly is the relationship between Rosé and Suzy Bae? Karmic relationship. Okay. So what I'm getting here for Rosé and Suzy Bae is they both at the beginning just had a beautiful bond. They both would be there for each other. They both would have fun and enjoy time together. But I feel like one of them started really feeling either possessive for the other, or feeling that the other was them for themselves only. Like it got to the point of it being a little bit possessive, is what I'm seeing here. And that caused a lot of stress when it comes to their bond. And one of them was not feeling happy with the way that this bond was going. And it caused a lot of confusion. It caused a lot of hurt. And definitely, like, one of them was, like, doing something that the other was not liking. Like, almost, like, really chasing after the other, which the other person was not feeling very comfortable with. And here getting with the karmic relationship that there is a lot of turmoil that happened with this bond that they had, and a lot of triggers and a lot of lessons and resentment. So I'm not sure if they're still in this cycle, but whatever this is, it's just like a lot of trauma and a lot of mess going on here is what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing them like in a fully like positive bond right now, but I'm seeing the opposite. Like I'm seeing like it's just there was like one of them that was like being more of a chaser to the point that it got to the point that it couldn't be like positive for both of them together. Okay, I'm just gonna get a few more to make sure over here. Anything else about Rosé and Suzy Bae? Anything else about Rosé and Suzy Bae? Confusion. Yeah, one of them just really enjoyed time with the other. Like one of them was really feeling that you're irreplaceable. I really want to move things forward with you, and I could never find someone like you. While the other person was really confused and unclear about their bond. Like they both just wanted equal give and take, and they wanted their bond to move in like a good way, but one of them, I feel like, just was really wanting more to the point that it did not become very good for both of them together. So I honestly see that there's like a lot of lessons that were learned from this bond, and this lessons can still continue to this day. Like I'm not saying that this bond has ended, but this is what I'm seeing that happened with their bond overall over here, okay? So I hope that that made sense. Alright, next question is about BlackPink. Will BlackPink reunite for a comeback album / song in 2025? So let's see. Will BlackPink come back for an album or a song in 2025? Will BlackPink come back for a song or album in 2025? Okay, I'm just gonna get a few more cards here. Will BlackPink come back with a song or album in 2025? Will BlackPink come back for a song and album in 2025? Resilience, self-love, change, and assessing. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is that when it comes to all BlackPink members, I feel like they all were feeling hanged up at a certain point from something certain that brought them all together. It's not about them all coming together. No, they actually all enjoy and love performing together and being there for together. But there was just something that was making them feel tied up for the really longest time, and they felt like they had to move away from that. They really had to build resilience and give themselves self-love, even though they love performing and being there for together. But I feel like they had to make some change in order to give themselves some self-love. And what I'm seeing here is that they all really are working on themselves so hard. They all are working very hard and growing themselves and achieving for themselves, and they all have like a lot of success and plan for all of them. They mostly are focusing on themselves and putting their self-love first over everything. Yes, they love enjoying and being there for together, and performing together, but I feel like they had to put their solo things first. Now when it comes to them coming back for 2024, I do see that things are going to be assessing, like things are going to be moving forward in 2025. I do see that there is a possibility of them being back on stage in 2025, and that's what they're planning right now. I do see that they're planning for things to come back in 2025, but I do not see that things are going to come back in the beginning of 25. They can be a little bit later, like in the middle or at the end, and they are planning for things to go that way, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to go that way. There can be things or plans that do not work out, or there can be a problem with schedule, because I feel like they all just have a lot of things planned. But right now in 2025, I do see that they are planning, like they have right now in their mind, and they have had talks like, okay, we are going to come back in 2025, we are going to come back on stage, and we are going to come back together as a group. There can be some delays though, that could happen, but I feel like right now they are actually planning in coming on 2025. And I don't feel like it's the beginning. It's going to be at the end or at the middle of 2025. Yeah, they're mostly focusing on themselves right now. So they're going to put themselves first and put their solo things first. And once they both are able to agree on a certain time, they are going to come back. But they're definitely planning on to in 2025 is what I'm seeing here, okay? There can be delays, but I do see honestly that they are planning to come back in 2025, okay? And that's what I'm seeing based on current energies for all of them. Next question is about Abhishek and Manisha. So do Abhishek and Manisha talk on a regular basis and share their professional and personal stuff with each other? So let's see. Do Abhishek and Manisha talk on a regular basis? Do Abhishek and Manisha talk on a regular basis? Do Abhishek and Manisha talk on a regular basis? I'm honestly seeing that Abhishek and Manisha are not talking on a regular basis. I do feel like in the past, yes, they used to talk on a regular basis. They always used to keep in contact. They always used to discuss about things regarding work and all of that. But something happened that they both started getting very busy. And there was stress that came into their bond. And they both started keeping things inside of themselves instead of sharing. And so they both felt hanged up, and one of them just felt like, I do not want to be the one that always like calls or the one that always sends messages. So I honestly do not see that there is complete contact between them, that they both share personal things and things about work, but contact is not completely finished between them is what I'm seeing as well. But they just do not talk as much as they used to, and yeah. Next question is, why have Abhishek and Manisha gone completely silent and private about their friendship? They do like post with other people and hang out publicly, but when it comes to them, they are completely silent. Are they thinking at least of sharing a bit of their friendship? Okay, so let's see. I have cleared this before in their readings, but I'm gonna check right now. What do they think about all of this? Why are Abhishek and Manisha completely silent about their bond? It's all about being careful. They just want to be careful about their bond, yes. Yeah, so I'm seeing that they took their bond off of social media because they just wanted to be more careful when it comes to their bond. There has been a lot of negativity, there has been a lot of turmoil, there has been a lot of negative people that just caused both Abhishek and Manisha a lot of pain. And so one of them decided that it was best for their bond to be off of social media. Though they definitely missed the old memories of sharing their bond. Like they missed sharing their bond with you guys. They missed showing you guys like when they both are there for each other. They missed showing that, but they just felt like in order to move forward when it comes to their career and when it comes to them moving forward individually, it was important to just leave behind sharing their bond, okay? And honestly, they do think about sharing their bond again if they are able to work together. Like if a project comes up, they do think and they had talks about them showing their bond again, but they're still not 100% sure because, you know, they're like, are we actually wanting to make the negativity like come out again like it used to? Because they feel like right now they are used to the negativity sort of dying when it comes to each other together. And so if they ever try to show their bond again, they are gonna have to be fully ready for the consequences, is what I'm seeing here. But I honestly do not feel like they are planning to, unless like they have to do a project together or have to appear together. But I feel like they fully do not want to show their bond again because they do not want the negativity to come back again. Okay, so what do Abhishek and Manisha's respective families think about their bond right now? Are they advising them to stay away from each other? So let's see, what do Abhishek and Manisha's family think about the other? Are they telling them to stay away from each other? So what I'm seeing here, you guys, is their families do like their bond, but as a friendship. Like Manisha's family does like Abhishek as Manisha's friend, and Abhishek's family does like Manisha as Abhishek's friend. Their families both like their friendships, but their families are not really thinking much about things more than friendship when it comes to each other. I do not see that their families are advising them to stay away from each other, but they're advising them to not share their bond again on social media, which they both are doing. I feel like they both told them that it's not good for you to post together anymore, and it's not good for you guys to share you guys' bond together anymore, because there's just so many people that just wait for the time to spread negativity on the two of you. So I feel like their families advise them to stop posting together, is what I'm seeing here. Feelings wise and romantic wise, all of that, I do see that Abhishek's family, you know, does see Manisha as like Abhishek's friend. But I do see that Abhishek's family has advised Abhishek to like when it comes to his love life, to talk with other like women or stuff like that. So I feel like his family has advised him to move forward things with another woman, or there is a woman that they have recommended for Abhishek, is what I'm seeing here, okay? So, like when it comes to them both, like as something more than friendship, I feel like his family has advised him with another woman. Like they feel like there is like another woman that would be a girl that would match Abhishek. So I feel like they talked to him about another girl, is what I'm seeing here, okay? All right. But I do not see that honestly their families hate each other or that they do not like Abhishek or Manisha. No, they like them, but I just feel like they are scared for their children from negativity. So they have advised them to not post about each other anymore or show their friendship, okay? And there's one more question that I have forgotten. I have it on my list, but I forgot to read it, is, does Luke have job offers? So let's see. Does Luke have any job offers? 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 Yeah, so you guys, I do see that Luke, yes, he does have job offers, and there's a lot of people that are thinking about, you know, doing a project with Luke. And I feel like, in fact, there is a main project that has gotten offered to Luke right now, and it's in the talks, or Luke is even confirmed for it. But what I'm seeing here is Luke mostly like wants to focus on himself a little bit and give himself some self-love. I feel like that probably certain fame that has came, you know, made him stress a lot, or made a lot of people probably say bad things to him or put his attention to him. So I feel like that he sort of wanted to hide a little bit or focus on himself, because sometimes like so many people's eyes on him, or like being in public, or the public really focusing on him, really makes him feel anxiety and makes him feel down. And it was a sudden change for him. Like, yes, like he was known before, but it was like a sudden change of all people starting to notice his personal life. So I feel like he was like really rethinking about certain project, or like how he wants to show on social media, or that he wants to hide in a certain way. But I feel like right now he is open to projects, and I feel like even Nicola advised him that he's gonna do so well when it comes to working, and he really has a lot of potential. And I feel like Nicola really advised him a lot when it comes to work. So he had conversations a lot with her about this, and I feel like he is ready to take on another project and shine with it. But he does want to take things step by step still, okay? But he definitely has gotten offered a lot of projects. But I'm seeing one main one right now that is probably he's gonna do, okay? That's a reading, you guys, for the members Q&A. I really hope you guys enjoyed these questions on your favorites, and please let me know what you guys think below. I do love to hear you guys' feedback, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope we see you guys next time. Bye!